Okay, guys. Good morning to all of you. Rather, good afternoon. It's 12:30 right here in the Philippines, and this is Reviews, doing an unboxing and review of this rather long forthcoming figure, Zack Snyder's Justice League Cyborg. Uh, as far as I know, that this is like the last piece everyone would need to complete their Justice League setup, aside from the minor characters and all, like Martian Manhunter, which is done by another company, a third-party company. It wasn't done very well, but this is who we have here. So just doing some sort of a adjustment thing because ooh, see, adjustment thing, right? Camera fell down. I'm beginning to enjoy this live unboxings more. Maybe because it feels less scripted and I don't have to deal with the pressure, man, of editing and my time. I've been very busy lately. Very busy with a lot of life stuff. And my collection is slowing down, super slowing down. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of it, to be honest, but I'm gonna miss doing this, that's for sure. So here, it's actually called TMS. Sorry about that. You can see it, TMS, which I was a bit surprised because this things like this that appear in the movies, they're usually called MMS, which is short for movie masterpiece. TMS means television, I guess, masterpiece. So I never was aware that Cyborg, played by Ray Fisher, appeared in any television. So help me out there if you see a late recording of this or something. Okay, so what? My mouse disappeared. Sorry about that. There. So let's crack him up. God, I'm confused on where to look, by the way, because I can't see the chat, but I also can't see the monitor if I'm like this. So I am really confused. Okay, so now this is okay now. The box it's textured in some parts, like these parts are textured. It's pretty okay. And Ray Fisher's having problems lately with his deal with Warner Brothers. He hates their guts. So that's why the reason why we never saw him in the Flash movie. And that's why I don't think we'll ever hear of him again. He's like kind of like the original War Machine. Terrence something. Anyway, open it up and you know what? This is a freaking awesome figure, by the way. I always enjoyed how Ray Fisher looks with the cyborg, makeup and cyborg CGI on. I always thought that he was a pretty good character. Although I kind of also like the Teen Titan Cyborg, which is more of a goofy kind of guy. Ray Fisher is more intense. So we have one guy, Tremble Dust. Welcome, Tremble Dust, to my live unboxing. You know why possibly the TMS tag Tremble Dust says? Because it's from Zack Snyder's cut that was released on Max, not in theaters. Wow! Tremble Dust, that is awesome information. So this wasn't actually released in the movies because it's based on Zack Snyder's cut. Even though they still look the same from the theatrical release. So it was technically released there. So oh my god, check that out. Back in old school Marvel, I really like this character called Deathlock, which is really just Cyborg, Marvel's version of Cyborg, and this is how he was depicted. I mean, very closely. The version is this. So check out that head sculpt, man. Check out that head sculpt. I'm already loving the figure as it is. The way I also love the biometal kind of design it has, which is pretty unique. I just love the design language. I don't remember. I think he still looks the same in the Whedon cut, right? In the theatrical release. I only saw that one. So, kind of reminds me a bit of RoboCop, the way the legs are created and, and the skeleton, the Terminator and the skeletons. So that's interesting. So, when I get a new figure, I just want to test them out first. Like basic articulation and all. So, this is not die cast. This is, plastic, which I don't mind because I only like my Iron Man plastic and stuff. I think this is an older figure, by the way. I mean, of course, by speaking with YouTube standards, this is an older figure because everybody's done their reviews on it. It is pretty expensive. Nobody talks about it as much. I never noticed him, being shared in the 6 scale groups and something. But I'm pretty impressed, truth be told. The articulation isn't similar to Iron Man. Maybe it's similar to older Iron Man, right? It's really good. I love it with its simplicity and its smooth design language, and along with Hot Toys' really, really cool execution of it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna use the other head sculpt. To be honest, this head sculpt, let's change the camera. I don't really associate it much with Cyborg. I think it only appeared in a few scenes. It's more of like an alien, scary, I don't know, Iron Man, Ultron looking head sculpt. I don't think I'll ever use the mask figure. I just like this one. So I think I got the deluxe edition. I think this was included in it. So I don't even know why I got it. Okay, let's check out the other parts. So he has a crap ton of hands. God, I actually forgot how I did this live unboxings, by the way. No, because back then I used to do this recorded, but I'm just so out of it lately. Super, super out of the scene, I'm just doing this because I promised myself that I would do a live every time I opened a figure, just to document it. So it's really cool that, someone like Tremble Dust hang out and visited and drop a really, really good info there. Thanks for hanging out, Tremble Dust, if you're still there. So really cool stuff. God, focus camera. Focus here, man. So I actually don't remember the weaponry and stuff anymore because it's been a while since I've seen the movie. And truth be told, I kept on falling asleep with the Zack Snyder cut also, so I didn't necessarily watch it from beginning to end. So some drill bits. I honestly don't remember where he used it, man. So the first tray has all this stuff. His arms or something. Yeah, some extra pegs here, and that's basically the first tray. So I'm gonna need instructions because I'm not sure which is which in here. So let us open the instructions book. You know what? Maybe I should get the stand anyway. Since this is a live unboxing, I should get the stand. Glad the instructions are intact. Thank you, Carlo Wong, for getting me this. I am actually super curious whether this figure is gonna be a Yondu because this is rare as hell, man. This figure is rare as hell. So it makes me curious. This is a good figure. It's rare as hell. Is it gonna be a Yondu? Okay. See? Extra stuff. Don't usually see this with instruction manual. Oh, because of the battery. It comes with batteries, but I'm not gonna light mine up. And Renz is in the house. Good afternoon, Mr. Renz Tolentino. Tayo ba kumain na ng ating, what do you call lunch in Tagalog, by the way? Pananghalian, yes. In Bisaya, we call it paniudto. Tayo ba'y kumain na ng ating pananghalian? Naks naman. Anyway, instructions because I don't know what these things are. Okay, so they're arm substitutes. You pull off this arm, you stick this missile things, and okay. So you have like, you either have this sharp edge here, focus camera, as if it understands me, right? And there's this sharp missile edge here. What I don't understand is why there's like 4 of them. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's trade one of his arms for something that looks cooler. Okay, don't break on me. Don't break on me, please, cause that would suck. Okay, there, easy enough. And how I'm gonna know if it's gonna be on the right or the left? Okay, how do I know if it's the right or the left one? You know what? Just stick it in, let God sort them out. I know I'm using it the wrong way, but English is not my first language, so I have that excuse. God. Okay, I'm just randomly inserting this. Don't know if that makes sense. God, is this the right? This is a poor way to go by with it. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, I got the right one. So, okay, it has like that weapon thing, and let's stick a missile pod in it. How do you stick a missile pod in it? So you stick it straight up like this, but it has this edge here, so I'm lost again. It even has a shield option. Okay. And Rance is saying Pagtuan. Pagtuan in Kapampangan. God, I'm saying that in a Visaya accent, so it sounded wrong. Pagtuan. I know Mekeni. God, sounds so... I'm trying to speak Kapampangan, by the way. Mekeni Renz. Mekeni Bay. Okay. My brain's not working. Okay, so I need to take off one of these parts here. Okay, so you take this off and you stick one of the missile pods in. Which missile pod? I don't know, man. It looks weird though if I stick that in. Oh, it's detachable then. God, I'm so confused right now. I really am, man. My brain's not working right. It's a bit foggy right now. My brain's a bit foggy. So this figure isn't actually as simple as I imagined. It's totally worth it though. I'm gonna give you my verdict right now. Just checking it out like this. This figure is totally worth it. I'm loving the design even though I'm trying to figure out how to stick what in. Stick you know what into you know who. You know, that's Eminem, right? Like this? Oh, come on, man. Okay. So. I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna try to read it. I wonder how everybody's 1/6 life is. I notice it's a bit slower, but maybe because I haven't been following the community. Maybe that's why. Oh, okay, so there's this thing. Which, how would I put this bigger sharp thing? And there's only one? That's a bit weird, right? Did I lose one already? And so this one sharp cannon thing. And yeah, this is the one I'm gonna use here. So it's sort of like a drill. So left hand is the cannon thing. Yeah, okay, so you can take this out and replace it with this sharp spear-like thing, which looks cooler. But I don't know how to attach the missile pods like right now. I mean, I can figure it out if you give me enough time. So missile pods. So after you detach it, the missile pods are nowhere to be found. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be in his leg area. Okay, so oh, okay, so okay, I'm totally going by it the wrong way. So I can attach them through here. And Rance on chat is saying Moon Knight is tempting but not getting it anytime soon. Tipid tipid muna. Yes, I agree, Rance. Moon Knight is so awesome. I already ordered him from Carlo Wong. I shouldn't have because I just bought a Doom statue, which is, oh my god, man. You can imagine how expensive it is. So crazy. Didn't know it could get that expensive. And another thing, the Ecto 1, Alex June is already giving me signs telling me that the Ecto 1 is arriving, so, you know, show me the money. And I said, hey, you know, help me out, Alex June. I kind of don't have that right now after paying for this stuff. And he was cool, you know. Alex was cool. He was like, sure, I'll spot you, you know, but you have to pay. So I really have to pay Alex. Okay, so let's remove this part here. Okay, there. So I think I can stick the missile pod here on the pods there, and then the second one's the leg area. Okay, this one. Okay, good, you didn't fall. And stick this one there. You know, even somebody like me could figure it out, so, you know, I have full confidence in her ability. Wrong, I think. Wrong side. Wrong side. And this one. Okay, yeah, that's the right side. So while we are here, might as well do the other side, right? Okay, I want to see where I stick the third one. And F. Wellington is here. God, my regulars, I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. It's always fun fumbling my figure in front of you guys. God, that sounded wrong. There, fumbling my figures. It's a rather slow Sunday here. Very slow Sunday. And my brain is kind of foggy. Don't know why, man. Too much sleeping, I guess. I wish everybody had that problem, right? God, why does this keep on falling? You know what? Stay there for a while. It just keeps on falling, man. So, this one, how do I remove this? Okay, God, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so this wire cable thing. So there's an attachment here. It's hidden a bit too well. Okay, it's here. I found it. There. It's hidden very well. A bit too well, as a matter of fact. Okay, and this is the wrong side, I figure. Let's try the other one. This one. Okay, that's it. So maybe this is falling because this is also the wrong one. So let's give this one a shot. Yep, I guess that was it. That's why it was falling, because I was sticking it the wrong way. And F is saying, do you have all the Justice League figures real well? F, I only have the main ones for me. I mean, I tried to get the, what do you call that? The alternate costume ones, like the Golden Armor Wonder Woman, the black suit Superman, the Regen suit, and there's also, what do you call that? Nightmare Batman, because I got it from a 2-pack, and since I started my 2-pack like that, And I do not have Aquaman because I do not like it. I just don't like how they executed that. And then I also don't have Flash or any version of Flash because I kind of don't like the actor. But the one that they teased, the one that's coming out from the movie, it's really good. So I might get that one. Plus the Flash movie wasn't so bad. It was actually good. I had fun with it. It even made me like, the actor Ezra Miller a bit. I don't know, his jokes work on me, man. As as childish some of the jokes were, kind of work on me. So yeah. And Loader Dipper, good time for a review. Thank you for visiting. I believe it's the first time I've seen you, Mr. Loader. So welcome to my live unboxing, which I do my best to make interesting by fumbling in the camera. Look, broke my fingernails already. Okay. Come on. Why do you have to make it so... Okay, there. Okay, so you have to attack it in that direction for it to open up. And the final piece. Okay. So, this alien technology thing, honestly, I don't like it so much, this kind of look. But where will I hide it, right? Where will I hide the accessories? So we have the spear tip. So this is him looking, looking to fight now, combat ready and stuff, with his spiky stuff that keeps on falling off. Careful with it. This, maybe I should put glue in it, like like normal, like school glue. So how do you guys like this look so far? You know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the default setup because aside from it not looking as good, it's kind of really cumbersome because it just keeps falling off. It's not worth it. Maybe I'll keep the leg. That's it. But these ones here, it's just too much of a headache to keep on, and it's not a good look for me anyway. So not much of a loss. Yeah, I kind of like this look better anyway, so I'm just forcing myself to go with that look so I can use as much accessories as possible. But sometimes, less is more. It's just the Asian in me who wants to use every single bit. Us Asians, right? We even save the paper bags you go and you get in the grocery store. Okay, so I just keep the leg, and then Engarde. Engard. So he also doesn't come with extra hands, so it's sort of a bummer. Wait, I haven't opened the second tray yet, so let's check that out. So it's not standing upright, and according to F, Moon Knight has the best cape in ever, right? Is it safe to say, F, that Hot Toys is like the only time that, like, the Moon Knight is the only time Hot Toys did a cape right? Would you stand by that statement? Because I kept on, hearing this stuff about Hot Toys not knowing how to make capes, but based on Justin's review and who do you call that? Jeddah Patrol's review, the cape is it, man. They finally figured out the cape technology, so I'm a bit excited for that. And then Rance is saying that that's the reason, the cape being as it is, the reason why he would want a Moon Knight. And God, Moon Knight just looks so badass. The first time I saw him, I was like, I gotta have this guy. Who's this character? I want to use him. When I was playing Marvel Future Fight, and it was like throwing these moon batarangs or something. And Loaded Dipper is saying, what are the 3 impressions seeing him firsthand, pros and cons? Okay, I'm gonna go with pro first because when I saw this, I was immediately smitten. Okay, so first pro is the head sculpt. Look at that. That's my guy Ray Fisher right here. Even though Warner Bros hates him, you know, it's very good head sculpt for me, man. Okay, it has a bit of the dead eyes thing going on, but still a very good head sculpt. Second is the material. I mean, it's not really die cast or anything, but I just like the design so much. So I don't know if it's in as much as the design or like how Hot Toys executed the design in real life, or I mean in 1/6 format. And then the third is, what's the third thing I like? Well, I really can't think of anything, but aside from, you know, I like the interchangeable like missile pod or something, you know. I don't know if that's enough enough reason. I know this also lights up, but I'm not gonna light mine up because I've ran out of space already for to stick it in to get it to, you know, to what do you call that, a soap reactor. So, and then the cons. Okay, the cons is that these things, aside from that, you know, they kind of don't look as good. They kind of destroy the flow for me, but it's in the movie, so you can't argue with that. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the way they executed it, because it keeps on falling off, the ones here. Second thing that I don't like, well, I already said it, the dead eyes. You know, it has to have a rolling eye system or something. Oh, sorry. Do you hear that, guys? It's the ambulance. Always a thing with me, because I live near a facility. You know, I always keep saying that, you know, just in case you guys don't know yet. God, I don't know how to put this back. Okay, there. Is that 3 already? I think I can only think of 2 that I don't like. Okay, maybe the mobility, but, you know, comes with the figure, I guess, comes with the territory. So if I ever just have to come up with something that I don't like, it's the mobility, I guess. I mean, it's not really a Spider-Man or something. It's just me being hypercritical in it, but it's already good enough. Yes, and Rance is saying, I think we have a drawer full of paper bags here. Yeah, so it's an Asian thing. We save every paper bag we see, man. Yeah, so Rance also has that thing. So yeah. And F would agree. See, it's a big claim. Moon Knight is the only time Hot Toys did a cape right, and F would agree, and you know, F would agree to that. So it's a big claim, so you guys have to check that out for yourself. Don't take our word for it, because it's a giant claim, man. But who knows? Who knows? We just might be right. I mean, as for me, I am still waiting for my Moon Knight. I don't want to pay the Toys Wonderland price now. I don't want to pay the Toys Wonderland tax. I mean, stay tuned for my in-art Joker, because I'm very pissed off there. Not because of in-art and the figure, but just because of my experience with Toys Wonderland, man. I used to defend Toys Wonderland, but right now, you know what? Whatever with Toys Wonderland. Say what you want with them. Not gonna defend them anymore. But watch out for my in-art Joker review. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the statue reviews, because I have zero clue how to do statue reviews, man. I mean, for me, statues is they're there, they're big, they're awesome, they're expensive. You know, what's next? I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm just so disorganized. I'm just gonna take off this manual now, because I think I'm smart enough now to figure out how this figure works. So, okay, second tray. For our second tray, we have this. What do you call this? This symbiote arms? No, I'm just kidding. You know, this extra arms, which I think it's silly. And the shield. So, you know what? I just might. Let me figure out how to install the shield first, okay? Let's do the shield first, man. Okay, why isn't it coming off? Okay. Guess what? Surely need the instructions again for the damn shield. So, okay, you pull it, you stick it in, okay. Easy enough. Easy enough for someone like me to understand. Okay, don't break there. Pull it off and stick it in like this. God, why doesn't it stay stuck? Okay, so easy enough. You saw that, guys. I figured it out. So I think I put them in the wrong hands, by the way. Okay, so let's just fix the stand first. So the stand is typical Justice League, which I love because it's uniform. It's a bit tall though, it takes up more space, but I love how uniform it is. It works for my display. I already have a space allotted for him even before I bought him. I was thinking, okay, I'm not gonna get Flash and Aquaman anymore. I'm gonna stop with Cyborg. Okay, some of the chats. Loaded Dipper is saying, it's like Venom Let There Be Carnage movie. You really like the design, but the movie may be whack. The Moon Knight only has like 10 minutes screen time this series. You know what, Loaded Dipper? I never notice it, but you are so right. Like, each time he appears, it's only like 1 minute or something, and then there's like 6 episodes, and sometimes he doesn't appear. So yeah. So you are totally right with that assessment. Like, the only way for you to really marvel at the design of Moon Knight is for you to buy a 1/6 figure of it so you can stare at it. Okay. So F saying, if a figure has living eyes, that means it's possessed. Get a priest to do an exorcism. Yeah, I know it's a silly term. Let me give you an example of something that looks alive. Okay, I'm gonna think of it. So I won't. You know what? This Christian Bale head sculpt. Now that has an alive. Okay, let me get the Batman. Okay. Now this one. Oh, God! Things always fall. I'm gonna switch to statues right now just because things always fall with 1/6. Check out that eyes, man. They are not dead eyes for me. Maybe because of the face sculpt, the expression itself. So this is an example of something I won't call dead eyes. I don't know if that makes sense though. Do I make sense? Do you guys get me when I say dead eyes? I know F, you're messing with me, but you know, man. But that's a difference of alive eyes than say, okay, putting Christian Bale back and say something like this, like, you know. Okay, wait, there. So this is what I call dead eyes. So I hope I make sense for, especially with somebody who's new to 1/6. You know, I might confuse or discourage them. Okay. Will I pose him like this? Nah. Okay, let's do the symbiote arms, okay? Just for the heck of it. I don't like this. Truth be told, I don't like this design. I don't like this aesthetic. But, you know, just being Asian and using everything you see. Okay. F is saying, I would have wished the figure had some die cast in it. Well, there's no... Okay, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if there was die cast in it, but I also am already happy with the figure. So, it's okay. I mean, die cast is always welcome, right? But for the price, though, for the Cyborg, God, tripod, come on. Don't embarrass me there. So, what was I saying again? Yeah, the die cast is okay. As long as the price is down, they keep the price low. So, which one do I have to take in his back piece to stick this in? Guess what? Manual. There's a manual after all. Okay. So take this part in, the one nearest the spinal column. There's 2. Okay, God help me. And then F is saying there's no defending Toys Wonderland. God, you are so right, F. I did my best to defend Toys Wonderland, man. I had good experiences with them. From in the start, I guess, at least in the start. These ball joints look weird. I wonder, are they exposed? I mean, we won't show it in his back anyway, but it kind of just looks weird. I wish there was a way to hide it or something. Okay, that's it. It's exposed. Let's stick it in first before we complain. Okay, looks like I found a third reason to my third like something that I won't like with it so much. Okay, there I found it. The ball joints are exposed. They kind of look ugly. So that's the third reason I don't like it as much. And did I put it wrong? I hope I got it right, by the way. Maybe this is upside down. Uh-huh. And F is saying, let's see what else we can put on the figure. F is saying, let's see what else we can put on the figure that will fall off randomly and spontaneously. Okay, here's the thing though. This doesn't fall off randomly, so that's a good thing, but it looks ugly. So there's always that compromise of aesthetics and reliability, right? It's like duct tape, you know, it looks ugly, but it's reliable. I think I did it wrong because, okay, wrong. Can just twist the fist like this. So, you know what? Doesn't look so bad after all. Yeah, doesn't look so bad after all. I thought it looked bad, but you know, like this, the Kerrigan wings. Yeah. So, you know what? I might actually end up with this pose. So let's try to get him in a good sort of aggressive pose first. God, I really am disturbed with the dead eyes though, because it doesn't jive well with the pose that I want him to do. You know what? Let's use the other head sculpt too while we're at it, because you know, Asian thing, right? We use everything. Wait. It's not coming off. God, okay, there. The head is harder to remove than the normal head. Okay, so let's make him fly like this, alien technology and stuff. Hey, doesn't look so bad after all. I mean, you wouldn't know it's Cyborg if he's like this, you know, if a casual guy would walk in. It's like, who's that random robot soldier guy? Nah, this Cyborg. Doesn't look so bad. It's a bit too chrome. It's a bit too. That's why it reminds me of Ultron and Iron Man, the design, I guess. Not anyone's fault though. So F is saying, let's see what else. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. So this is the figure. I actually like it. I'm actually even liking the head sculpt. I'm not gonna put batteries on it because my place is full. And it's not a bad head sculpt after all, man. I'm kind of liking the alien look. It looks a bit more generic with that kind of head sculpt. The one with the full armor. So, very good figure. I don't know why it's not talked about. Do you guys know? Like, if you're still in the chat, can you tell me why this figure isn't talked about as much? I mean, you know, it just has the right parts. You don't need extra hands for it, I guess. As you see, I'm not even using any of the extra hands. So, you actually don't need it. How about the shield? Okay, you can articulate the shield like this. Yeah, so I might go with this pose actually. And okay, a bit. Okay, something happened with my camera. Okay, my camera overheated again, so we are left with one camera, this camera. And Tremble Dust is saying it was when it came out, it was talked about. How long has this been out? God, I'm really so out of it. I think 1 month, right? This has been out for like a month, right? And Rance is asking, are you getting the Nightmare Cloak and accessories? No, I won't, Rance. My Justice shelf is done. I won't get any more of them anymore. But this looks good though. It does look like one of those villains, right? One of those creatures that, who do you call that? Steppenwolf? Yeah, bought with him. And Tremble does saying, I have mine with soap reactor but now decided to just display without lights. Yeah, I can tell that this figure would look good even without the soap reactor. So that is always welcome. It's not like the Ultron where it looks dead. I actually wish they did the Ultron eyes like this. Check it out. No camera too. Like when I talk past an hour, like if it's past an hour, my camera dies. See, if Ultron only did their lights like this, it would have been very good. And I think a month, I believe. So Cyborg has been out for a month, so that's why nobody's talking about him right now, because I am really late to the party. Still though, this is a fun live unboxing. I had fun with you guys. Thank you, Tremble Does, F, especially that my regulars. Andre is not here. I miss Andre. Andre, if you catch this late, F, thank you for joining. Tremble Does, welcome, and Loaded Dipper. And of course, Rance, who's always here too, my kabayan. So, yeah, guys, have a nice day, F is also saying in chat, it was announced so late after the movie took so long to release that a lot of hype has died away. So, yeah, this is a victim of a late release, right? So that's also why nobody talked much about it. And Tremble is saying, the thing is, since Cyborg dropped, a lot of other anticipated figs came out, so he got lost in the con. Hot Toys has been crazy, man. We are being overwhelmed with a lot of releases. You can't even keep track anymore. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm slowly losing interest. It's because you can't just celebrate a figure. Something just released and then something releases again. Like, man, I haven't even properly celebrated my Carnage. And, that was like 2 months ago, right? So this, as happy as I am, I would understand that the hype of this is like non-existent right now. And to think that this is a very rare figure, because this is like the only cyborg we got. Even third-party cyborgs, I haven't seen third-party cyborgs. And yeah, so thank you guys, thank you for the final chat comments. I know it's a bit delayed, so it's a lot of catch up. Thank you, and I hope you would join me in my in-art unboxing. I'm not sure when. I'm very busy, and mentally I'm sort of exhausted mentally currently, but still without doing this, without the community, I mean, things would be a lot harder. So I'm always happy, guys, always happy. Have a nice day, everyone, and that is it.